telling me I can't be exposing those demons, man. But yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and tell me. Yeah, tell me about your high school experience. And what did, dude? For me, let me say one thing about high school. Most, I thought like high school was it until I left high school, and then I realized how much high school seeps into other like when you go into an office space. Can you hear me? Yeah, you see, you're still a high school student, boss.
Like year 10, year 12, but that was much harder than this.
No, uni really put me in my place, because you see, I thought it was going to be high school where they even tell you go do your homework, bro. No. Lecturers, people wanna be in cliques as if they run the university, bro. Oh, to be honest with you, all institutions. Yeah, all institutions just have that. You're gonna have to say that again, mate.
You're talking about how like all institutions have this mentality.
Yeah, the high school mentality. So I was asking you, like, clown guy who everyone's friends with. You didn't have any enemies in high school, you know. So yeah, walk us through it.
Yeah, look. You know, I was a dope
Let me tell you something, Chris. Me, I thought there was no hope, man. I thought you were just gonna be this quiet guy who's gonna probably be turned into a serial killer or something. You were too quiet, bro. Oh my god, it was scary, bro. The guy would chill with you and not say a single word. It's not like he even has a phone, man. He's just, boy, this guy was on another level, bro. I was so happy because you were even you're friends with Carbone, who I went to primary with.
Oh boy, shout out to Mato, bro.
Bro, there was one day in high school, bro. Remember that day when the guy wanted water for noodles, bro? Yo, so we used to stay in the BH, bro. This guy, he wanted to make some noodles, bro. And the only hot water you had to go to the shower. Can you imagine? People were making noodles. I did it myself. So you put hot water in the noodles and you leave it there for like 10 minutes and then. So this guy goes up to the night guard. Yo, and then someone right after him came and asked for water and they gave him, bro. The guy almost cried, bro. I've never seen Mato so depressed, bro. You can't eat noodles without the water. Yo, people would put even cold water, man, and wait for it to just become like soggy. Oh, this is disgusting.
Cold water would hurt.
Nah, mate.
10 minutes or something. Just the time is right.
Nah, mate. Not feeling it. Not with it. The guy was like, yo, what happened? The guy refused to give me water, man. Mato. And he was only refusing Mato. I don't know, bro, why he was refusing him.
I was quiet and let those people.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
I think that's what people like. Yeah, I was saying like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was very encouraging, but it was discomforting around the time.
Nah, but you need friends like that, bro. I'm telling you, you need friends like that in life who are gonna like push you out of your comfort zone.
I mean, I don't know if I'd never come out of my shell. I don't know what I would do.
You will become a serial killer, bro. That's exactly where you were going. Probably gonna murder your whole family. No offense to anybody, bro. I'll tell you. Hey, I was afraid, bro. I was like, man, this guy doesn't talk to anyone, no one, bro.
You never told me this. You never told me this shit.
No, but like you can't talk. I couldn't talk to you, bro. It's like, how do I even begin, bro? You know?
Okay, you need like some of these things where
Like people need to, people need to understand how far Chris has come, because I don't think if it was like 2012, this guy would even hop on a micro in front of a camera. You know, you've come a long way, brother. Very far. Very far, very far. And I hope you don't fucking relapse. Don't relapse, bro. You gotta maintain composure. You keep composed, bro. Maintain composure. I said if it was back in 2012, I don't think you would have been able to come on camera or whatever, or speak up online, or you know, or come up with a podcast idea, or you know, such ideas.
I see that like 2012, no chance. If you ask me,
Well, I lost my train of thought, but I wanted to ask about who? Your dog, man. They killed your dog, bro. How did that feel? Because I also wanted to say, I wanted to ask you, do you think you were so quiet because of some mental problems? What do you think it was? Do you have anxiety? Are you depressed? What is it, bro?
It was probably anxiety and
yeah. That's a real thing, bro. But yeah. I wish I could hear you properly. So we'll talk about it more when you come back. But yeah, that's a serious thing. Mental health, bro. People need to understand how that's a real thing to say, bro. And kids really suffer, bro. It doesn't matter where you're from or where you come from. But like, yeah. You know.
Inside and you can't see it.
And it's even worse. It's even worse than a broken hand. Yeah, I'm saying your dog, bro. They killed your dog, bro. That's not funny, I'm sorry. But we have to laugh at life, bro. They killed him, man. He's gone. He was biting and humping too many people.
Man, I need to die.
Was it Lucky? Who was it? Oh, Taffy. Sorry, bro. But they put him down, did they? Did they kill the guy?
Down, but did I tell you about his last moment?
He was biting people on the ass.
Bro, fucking bro.
Oh, he was over penetrating. Oh no. Yo, dude, but last time I was here about 2 weeks ago. I think Lucky's son, I don't know, it was some incest was going on. Like the mother was having sex with the son. So this
Taffy's kids and Bentley.
Yeah. Taffy, wait, Bentley had kids with Taffy. And then the kids had sex with the mom. Ooh, nasty. Yeah, they recently had sex, bro. That's a bit off key for me.
Man.
Yeah.
I have this theory with Wigo that around the hole.
Hey, shout out to Wigo. Yeah, we'll discuss, bro. Trust, we'll talk.
Yeah. You remember when we were chilling in the room and then this guy said he was the breeze.
Who loves the breeze? Wigo. And I farted in the breeze. Oh, the breeze was my nuts. Hilarious.
That should murdered me, bro.
Hilarious, man.
Bro. Murdered.
Wow.
Every time I see someone liking the bling, they cut that shit, bro.
They went by my nuts first.
Bro.
Yeah. How long are we in?
30 minutes.
Okay. 30 minutes in now. I don't know. We seem to have a steady connection now, so I don't want to cut it off. When I get good content now as we can.
Yeah, the thing is, like, maybe like going back to high school. I mean, high school.
Yeah. So high school was fun for you?
The amount of personality during this.
I severely dislike school. Like,
tell me about your Cambodia.
I don't like. Okay, for me, in schools, I just don't like the whole experience of you can't leave at this time. You can't write this. Dude, in primary school, they used to beat us for not writing, like not crossing your T's or dotting your I's. Like, come on, bro. I'm a kid, bro. What do you want from me? Like, yo, come on, nah. Like, let's chill a bit. Like, okay, but for me in Cambodia, it was great. I made long-term friends, bro. One of my closest friends, Bettina, I met there. I connected with some of my childhood friends like Martin and Ricky Mariro, bro. Evil genius.
Ricky's a madman.
Yeah, so it was cool. It wasn't all too bad, but I just don't like wearing uniforms, bro. Sorry.
I mean, you only had to do it for 6 years, bro. I don't give a shit what I wear, but there's some people in this world they literally they're not supposed to what they're supposed to wear today. I think a uniform gave them a sense of peace. For like a good 6 years, and you get to uni, you're like, yeah.
Yo, uni, I would come in sports shorts with no like trainer shorts, like football shorts with no bokus, slippers and a shirt. Leave me alone, bro. Please leave me alone. Like
That's how I want it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Put on Crocs, anything, bro. I haven't worn a shoe for uni yet.
The thing I like about university is cool because it's a safe space to learn, you know. No one will judge you for learning. Like, you can learn weird things, like you can be studying some other things, dog. And no one will judge you, you know.
Yeah. Actually, beginning like last year, we were learning about sustainability and sustainable environment.
Yeah.
I always thought that topic was a little bit out of this world for me, but now I actually understand sustainability, bro. It's really crucial.
Everything has to be sustainable, bro. And one big thing that I'm into that has a big part to do with sustainability is fashion, bro. Fashion, everything is turning into sustainable fashion. Like, you have to be able to create and produce in a manner that's not going to waste all your resources and all that, bro. Come on, brother, you're just figuring out sustainability now. But yeah, man, that's school for you. I didn't know, one crazy thing I didn't know about in uni that I learned about was the difference between identity, sex, and gender. Those are three different things. So someone can identify as a man, but their sex is a woman. Their gender is how they call themselves. Like, it's such a wide spectrum of things that I did not know. I thought if you're born a man and you decide to be a woman, that I didn't understand the whole concept of identity coming into that, you know, because it's part of your identity now. Like, when you sign a form in a hospital or something, you have to say I'm a female when I used to be a man. You know what I mean? But that's the gender. Now your identity is transgender, or, you know, It's wild, bro. It's just wild.
Because in Africa, they have male, female. I don't want to hear about anything.
You know what I'm saying? When the spectrum goes much wider than that. Preach this stuff all day, and I had never gotten it until I went to uni, which is wild.
Wait, let me come back. There's something on this party. Wait, let me come back.
Ah, look, guys. Check, guys. I went off. Just gonna wait for him to come back. Boom, boom. Art, fashion, films. What's next for you? Rolling in dope, smoking on gin and juice. Laid back. That looks so sexy.
Yeah, comment on the sound, the glitches. Is it the beat?
Yeah, I have an instrumental to give you. No Age Podcast, everybody. It's the 17th of July 2020. We're here at Mapenzi Media, working on it, building it, creating it. Big things figure out. Oh, that looks so sexy. Rage Podcast, art, film, content, the future of now. I think we should have like an episode where we're just talking about mental health, bro. Such a serious thing. People need to understand it, man. Yeah, what are we talking about now? We're talking about education.
I didn't know how. I think mental health is serious because actually until this guy woke, bro.
Yeah, that really shook me up. That was really like, what the hell? That was different. That was different. Cause you would have never known, bro. If you knew at work, you would have never known that this guy was actually going through something. And that's the craziest part. He's such a cool guy, like chilling. Yeah, man. Damn. In Cambodia.
Especially one of those people who helped me come out of my shell.
Yeah.
I credit him, man. Mostly him. He was really honest. He was honest.
That's crazy.